Hey everyone, it's Kenji. I'm gonna make this smashed croissant sandwich thing, and today we're both shooting live and shooting, and then also live streaming, which is not a thing I normally do, but here we are today. So this is a thing I saw on Reddit, on like the shitty GIF recipes subreddit. Or shitty GIF recipes, I say GIF. Shitty GIF recipes subreddit, and I thought to myself, that does not look shitty at all. It looks really good, and so I thought I'd make it. And I'm not sure where it originated from, probably TikTok, maybe, yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. But essentially, you take a croissant. These are from Temple Pastries here in Seattle. And you let it get stale for a day. And then you roll it out with a rolling pin like this. All right. Now I'm gonna do it with parchment. I've seen people do it without, but I'm gonna do it with. I'm gonna take some parchment. I'm gonna take some butter, and I have this pan already kind of preheating, so it's a little hot already. I think, or should be, or maybe it went out. Here it goes. A little butter. Because who doesn't need a croissant with more butter, right? All right, so we put the croissant on top of that butter. I'm gonna cut out this parchment so that it just fits the croissant. Fold it over. This cooking directly on parchment thing, by the way, if you followed my Instagram, this is something I've been kind of messing around with recently, but I thought this seems like a really sort of ideal use case for it. Oh, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to drizzle it with some honey. Okay, so drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. So the idea here is that, you know, a croissant, it's a laminated pastry, so it already has lots of layers in it. And, you know, butter between those layers. And so when you flatten it out like that, it almost, you know, it's almost like making a roti, or like maybe a Chinese style, you know, flaky scallion pancake, where you're taking all those layers of pastry and you're squashing them together, and then you're cooking it, frying it in a pan. And so hopefully, I mean, I've never tried this before, but I imagine it gets very crispy and flaky and delicious. If people like this, I might make this into a series where I just test out, you know, viral TikTok thingies. But I'll only test the ones that I think actually look pretty good. Like this one looks pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna put this straight into this preheated pan here, and it's gonna cook up in that parchment, and that's gonna keep, like, you know, hopefully keep the honey and stuff from really getting too stuck onto the pan or anything like that. So moderate heat. All right, so for the edited version of this video, I'm gonna snap my fingers and say see you in a little, you know, see you in a few minutes longer. Did I burn that second side also? I think I probably did, so. Oh yeah, I definitely did. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna turn this even lower, and we're gonna start over. Flatten, 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 butter. This guy here, weight it down. Ooh, I feel much more confident about this one. All right, this one's gonna be good. All right, let's leave it there for a couple minutes, and I will see you in a minute or so later. I can smell it, like, kind of caramelizing, which means I think it's ready to flip. I'm gonna try not to burn the whole thing this time. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so for our other ingredients, what we've got are some pistachios, which I'm just gonna smashios. We turn the pistachios into pismachios. Pistachio is very common pairing with mortadella, which is the other one of the other ingredients here. So I went to Di Laurenti Fine Foods here in Seattle, and went to the deli and asked the nice man there if he could slice me the mortadella, his finest mortadella, as thin as possible, which he did, and it was lovely, and it is lovely, and I think it's going to be good on this thing. All right, so we got some mortadella. We've also got some burrata cheese. So this is so burrata is essentially a skin of mozzarella cheese, so pulled buffalo milk cheese, a purse of it that's stuffed with cream and stracciatella, so more cheese curds and cream, and that's what burrata is. This particular one comes from Di Bufala, which is also part of the same brand as Bouf. It's a Colombian brand, so I think it makes the best mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella and burrata you can buy in the US right now, at least, because it tastes so fresh because it comes from nearby. I've been to their factory in Colombia, actually. Maybe I'll when you're watching this on the edited version, through the magic of editing, I'll put up a little video of how they make this stuff. But that's one of the other ingredients. And then finally, in the videos I've seen people use arugula. I went to the produce market in Pike Place yesterday, and there was no arugula, but there was watercress. And so we're gonna use watercress, so kind of similar, peppery, green. Let me just rinse this off. All right, let's see how we're doing now. Ooh, looking good, I think. Yes, this is a much more appropriate heat level. Okay, so here we have this kind of, I think it can get a little bit crisper. All right, I'm gonna actually let it crisp up a little bit longer. So I'm gonna do my finger snappy thing again. We'll let this crisp up, and then we'll finish making this guy. So I'll see you in some amount of minutes. I will print on the screen, I think. Let's see where we are now. I turned up the heat just a little bit because now it looked like it was actually going a little bit too slow. All right, so that side looks good. And let's leave this for one last minute here, okay? In fact, I don't even know if it needs another minute. We'll just give it a little around. Okay. I think we're good here. Let's see if you came out as crispy as I imagine you did. All right, so now to complete the sandwichy thing, what we do is we take some of this mortadella, we kind of lay it on there. I've seen versions of this both as a closed sandwich with 2 slices of croissant, and as a sort of open-faced tartine style. I think I'm going to do this tartine style. Okay, got our mortadella. Now we're going to take our burrata. I'm going to stick this in a bowl so I can kind of break it open, because that's probably enough for 2 sandwiches. Ooh, that looks good. So both of these, products of northern Italy. Not the crushed croissant thing, though. I imagine it's going to taste like somewhere between a roti and like a palmier. All right. So now we'll do some of our crustaceos. And a little bit of our watercress, which I'm going to very lightly dress with some olive oil on the cutting board here. All right, this does look delicious though, doesn't it? So you can see how the croissant did get crispy enough that it kind of holds its own weight here. Oh man, all right. That's excellent. It's excellent. It's like, yeah, sweet and savory and creamy, simple. Good. Okay. I approve of this viral TikTok thing. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.